All right, and we are back for the last match of today in Challenger League. We have found our champion for KOF. We found the champion for Guilty Gear Strive. We have found the champion for Guilty Gear Xrd. And now we are looking for our champion of Undernight in Birth. I am your off-screen voice, Sinjul, and with me is Voa and Luna Nova.
Oh yeah.
So, Voa, you are already fired up since Guilty Gear Strive. You are ready, Luna Nova. You also ready for some good Undernight in Birth?
I've been here since 12 o'clock my time, so yes, I am.
That's a while to be waiting for some good old Undernight.
To be fair, they're sets for beforehand, but honestly, I don't play the games beforehand. Like, I play a bit of Strive, I don't play anything else. So it's like interesting to see, like, how these players play and like how this game sets up other than like Uni. So it's honestly a great time.
Yeah, Uni's gonna be a hell of a time, especially after the games that have occurred. It's definitely a lot more, I'd say, momentum-based than Strive is. You don't have the wall break, you don't have the burst, you have to deal with every problem as it occurs, and momentum can really, really build up depending on who's got the CS. But there's also those natural pauses in terms of trading CS, or once it's burned in the middle of a combo, like having to hand it over to the defensive advantage.
Yeah, obviously. Like, if you just throw away it, you're screwed. But if you also use it perfectly, if you know that you have grid and you know that during a combo or during your pressure, if you do it just right and they don't have grid and you grid break them, as I said, then you've got the cycle again. It's all about thinking, and these two players right here know how to think when they play games.
Mm-hmm. Glodican is extremely patient, has really good spacing and really good ability to find the hit where everyone else would be trying to search. High, low, overhead, he's got the four-way mix. And Lionheart has just been an excellent Nanase throughout the entire thing. The bike horn going off in the background while he's been schmixing people up. Going in with Windcar, following in like the standard playstyle, but also mixing it up with his own variations. Being able to do really call out DPs at times where you swear it wouldn't hit, but always making sure that it's safety couched in either meter burn or in having CS on hand.
Yeah, obviously. But the funniest thing about this is, during this entire season of Undernight, the only player that Lionheart has truly lost against has been Glodican, and now he's in week 1. Glodican's gone perfect this entire season. So will he keep up that perfect game? That perfect gameplay, or will he finally drop the Lionheart? Like, we don't really know, because like these players have been so consistent this entire season, only really losing to each other. So can we what are we planning on seeing? Like, what's our matchup today?
It's going to be a case of, has Lionheart adjusted to the Nanase matchup enough to be able to make more games come into his favor? His pressures game is what has helped him out. The ability to read Glodican's defense helped him out. Keeping in mind that if Nanase gets to half screen, that's definitely going to be Yuzu's favored position, and it's up close that Lionheart needs to start exerting pressure. But he needs to respect 2A, he needs to respect 4B. If he doesn't respect those buttons, he's in for a world of hurt. And not only that, Glodican's really good at spacing that reversal super to B+, and to be able. So that's another thing that Lionheart needs to be aware of. Maybe not getting as strong an Oki setup just to ensure that Glodican can't just get out of things for free could be on the cards here for him.
Yeah, as a high main, I know the power of 4B with Yuzu. So just knowing the power that Glodican has, like just with 4B alone versus Lionheart, will just be immense. Mm-hmm. And honestly, if Lionheart can punish it, which I have seen him do it before, and he is very good at baiting it sometimes. If he can bait it just right today, we'll have a very close set. And we cannot call any winners. Calling winners are usually the losers, so I'm not calling it. I'm not calling any there.
Commentator's curse, man. Don't worry about it.
I mean, that's just why you lost.
Damn it. To be fair, Sidestork is an extremely strong player, and Longify is a very rare character. It's very hard for me to know exactly what's going on a lot of the time. There were a couple of 50-50 situations in the corner that I got caught by. There were a couple of wake-up situations I got caught by. But I think I like to think I gave as good as I got with some of my shenanigans. We're getting the comments from the player here. So this is Glodican's comment calling out Lionheart. Come at me, scrub lord. I'm ripped.
Yes, I love the one thing I love about Glodican. He will throw everything away for that shitpost, and he does just shitposting perfectly with Yuzu. So I'm very.
Lionheart's response to it, which is just, are the big slashes to compensate for something? Throws out wind, throws out shade.
Honestly, I think the big slashes are to compensate the fact that Yuzu doesn't have a command grab.
Yes, the one thing she's lacking, question mark.
The one thing I actually had this conversation with Glodican. The two things that she actively needs is a better figure and a command grab, and she will be top tier in the entire game. Unbeatable.
A better which again?
A better figure. Make her slimmer. Make her just 2D.
Anyway, it looks like we're actually getting kicked off now into the first round. I don't think we're going to see any character upsets here. I would be seriously surprised if we didn't just see...
Not Lionheart throwing into the wind! No. He just tried beaming us there.
Getting the candy-haired Nanase out there, heading to the park. A nice evening stroll. What could go wrong?
Everything can go wrong. That's beauty. Even going into the park in the story mode, everything can go wrong.
I mean, that's what happened to Bob. Poor Bob.
Oh look, good one. I'm saying Yuzu in the park. Oh shit, it's Merkava. No, it's not. You try to do something, I punish you. You don't get to play anymore. You're in the corner.
The defense carried by Lionheart. Just to be able to see those shields out and force Glodican into the corner. Really good pressure coming out of Lionheart here. He's just testing Glodican at the range that Glodican doesn't want to be at. That's exactly what I was talking about with the invincible dive out to reverse the situation. Now Lionheart's the one in trouble.
Great jump back from Glodican, just get that slash off and just get a small bit off it, but doesn't get a lot. Sending the throw, he continues his pressure. I'd say one thing with Glodican of his force function is basically one of the strongest mix, because since it's also an unblockable, like if you try to raid the unblockable and he does that, you are basically getting a forehead.
Oh my god, poor Lionheart, my heart goes down for nothing he could have done about that. He played it correctly, the anti-aired user wasn't immediately above him, and he got punished for it. That's gotta be mentally demoralizing.
It's too much. And at this point now, we have the new game announced. I think it's time. Like, all done aside, we need something done. That's why I am launching the hashtag Nerf Yuzu at the ground. Ooh, that's a great use of the circle there. The green, whatever we call it.
The guard crush ability.
Yeah, thank you.
I think you can get out of it.
Honestly, I never use the name.
I never use it either. I'm always too afraid to burn off my grid. I need my 6D to be able to do things, to be able to get in against certain enemies. When you have the Vorpal advantage and you're a user, well, why not burn it? You just get out of the pressure. You don't want to be under till 3. A nice jump back B there. Just a nice casual jump back B. Lionheart struggling to find the way in. Tries to follow into the wind and immediately gets picked up into the corner. Yuzu, please.
I mean, good poke. Just poking gets the 2C off, and that's just going to be optimal, I think.
It's got to be about 3,500. 3.2. Sorry, no specials. Yeah, no specials out there. Oh! Punish him and
Veil off to get off that with that mix there, just the dark mix. Careful, I'm playing Dragon Ball Fighters and spending my bar.
She's waiting. Glodican is waiting to get something out of this. but is just happy to keep Lionheart in the corner with the help of him. Glodican's not afraid to just necessary. Like, it's actually enough. Oh, good they back trying to do the cheeky online play.
Trying to do something. You know what? Lionheart did something that Glodican doesn't.
Excellent pickup from Lionheart.
Left? Is that?
Glodican got DC'd there.
I think.
Gonna have to go to the TO on this. Is that one round down or is that one game loss?
That is 1 round down.
Down.
Yeah,
so I believe that was a fresh. I think that was a fresh game or in that game. I think it was fresh.
I mean, Lionheart can also just say, hey, we just replay. It's fine with me because it was pretty close. So
Glodican didn't even DC; it was just kicked him out of the room. Very strange.
That's surprising.
A similar issue occurred to me at the end of one of my my own tournament games, where I was kicked out of the room after the 7-2 occurred. It literally just booted me out of the room, and I didn't get to see the ending of it. So we're just gonna have a quick discussion in the thing. Just gotta see what Lionheart wants to do with the round. Lionheart's taking the round.
Alright, that's 1-1.
That's entirely understandable.
You see, I knew we'd have a close match. So we're going in 1-1.
Yeah. Since you're starting up that it's only the one round.
Let's just say it's 1 and 1/2.
Yep. Okay, let's just make sure. Yeah. Just confirming off. This happens with online games, and sometimes in rare, intense, and stressful situations, this also happens with your offline tourneys. Players who play on Plaid, please, from the console at tournaments. I'm telling you this. I will come for you. I will find where you live, and I will give.
I had such a big problem one time at locals in Cork. What we ended up doing, I was playing a match. I was playing like I think it was like top 16 in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Someone didn't desync their thing, and I was able to get like an optimal combo off to make it like 2-1 and like fucking whatever. All I went up as got ahead.
So Lionheart only needs to win the 1 round here, and then at this moment. So I expected Lionheart to just take it. Oh, they didn't like the full rematch. Okay. Okay, so this is just purely game 2. Glodican is still 1-0. And whoa, that's an excellent like that's the thing that kept catching me out. But Lionheart with the excellent technique went to block it, and then a punish on the sword card.
DC being so good. The other side. So just going to get that 4K, but does not get an EX off it, so no hard knockdown.
Glodican with the adjustments, like, he found it difficult in that last of the one with the DC to try and close out Lionheart, but now I think he made the adjustments that he needed in his game plan to try and find space to be able to just pick up these raw counter just hitting Lionheart as he's trying to excellent shielding to make the turn back. Oh no,
oh, that's unfortunate. Fortunate good right. What use do you think she can actually get? Oh, that's a veil off, doesn't matter. Monkey see, monkey do, we don't have veil off. Ogre's back to what you Glodican gets the cycle.
Decides to expend it just to get the 100 free super at the end. No punish up the high end range there. And just gonna be you're gonna look for some decent oak at the end here. Doesn't get much off it, but pushes Glodican to the corner.
Need the corner, especially. Yeah. You can control. In the corner, we know what happens. Nanase takes the next round, and we go on to third calls.
Yep, that's an excellent play from Lionheart. They're really showing that he understands the matchup, understanding he understands Glodican as a player. Woo! Follow and grab.
Nice mix.
Really good pickup of this into the corner for like full OP. Woo! He's giving himself out. And then we get the using the chain shift to actually get the advantage off the hit, to make sure that you can get Glodican back in the corner.
Great high load aspect.
Punishing the float there with just a standing button.
There's an anti-air the float, but doesn't get much off it. And with our sword, you got the slash. He has the trade, but not for long. Gonna go to Lionheart.
Let's just get out of the corner with it, and he managed to get match position. It takes a lot for Lionheart to be able to close into the gap here and not get punished off of it for a lot of these things. Like, Yuzu's buttons just mean that Lionheart has to be hyper aware of where Yuzu is on the screen, or this stuff happens to him.
Right now, that's gonna be... It is, that's gonna be 4.8, and that's gonna get 4.7, but we round up.
Oh, excellent play by Glodican there. Like, Lionheart if you let Lionheart find the space he wants to be in to be comfortable and play out his game plan, it's really difficult to do anything against him. Glodican is allowing Lionheart to exist in the spaces he wants to try to wind off or try to get an extra jump in, and it's just punishing him for that with air stacks every time. That's why we're seeing him into the corner again here. Retro.
Honestly, both these characters here have great pressure in the corner, just to keep each other in the corner. The corner pressure is not the greatest in the game, we know that. But in terms of each other, they probably are on equal ground in terms of corner pressure.
Well, they both want it because it means that they're push them out past each other as they would in mid-screen. They can better 16 pressure, they can exert better jumping pressure. Empty jump throw is way more threatening in the corner for both these characters. I've seen a lot of dancing happening here where they're just trying to pick up those hits. Or parry.
We're playing under Night Mike. Letters for Glodican.
The big hits. Glodican just finding the space he needs to be in to get the damage done. It's gonna be another push straight into the corner for Glodican off the first hit in mid-screen. 4B cancel.
We're expecting. I think you was a rare wake-up button press.
Punishes into the, just pushing them into the corner, getting those cut frames, getting the advantage. Standing low is a button, and I hate it.
I mean, it was always a button in every game. You just take it at this point. Just block it.
Oh, the rare short combo. But the drop combo, very rare from Glodican.
I see, what can you do though? Glodican is currently running it so fast. No. That is very rare. Like, seeing one drop is alright.
It's the game though.
Oh, no matter, don't have to change it for 5x.
Yep.
That's 3-0 to Glodican.
Yep, he's starting this train up early. It's looking like it might be a repeat of the first week of this series.
If we see a repeat, though, it's gonna have to be 7-2. And we are first to 10, so I don't think that's possible, my guy.
I mean, it was still. I wish I meant it was an Glodican then.
Drop, get the reset with it, get it off, not like 2-hit combo.
Yup, pushing into the corner. Oh,
that's unfortunate, does not get punished for the... He just continues his play, gets a chain shift off to confirm. Don't get extra with the DP, we love them DPs here.
Excellent DP. Oh. Glodican the impetus to try and take the round back, so just decided, nah fam, I've got the life lead, I'm just gonna burn this. Sometimes you have to do dumb risky things when you have leads like that, because it's the thing that your opponent can't react or can't be ready for.
Obviously, I mean, why would you, like, not do risky things? Like, just do the risky things and you will win. Like,
I mean, there's always in some.
okay, don't fact check me. Don't fact check me. Oh, great grab! Great.
This is gonna force Glodican to have to try to burn. He wants to stay in this round right now. Woo.
Great block right now. Great tech going for the 2C. No DP from Lionheart there. Great tech from role players. Oh, great. With Scrab doesn't get anything. 2C, that's no more perfect for him. And
This could be the reversal. You have to see what happens here. Lionheart at any point could just break out the DP as Glodican's trying to dash in. There's only 30 seconds left as well. Lionheart using the timer as a combat method. Veil.
I mean, at this veil off, but this point of the stage, Lionheart doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to stay full screen. Throw out fireballs. He has to. He just needs like a 2A and he's won, or just wait for the time to end and he's won.
I was gonna say, like, keep in mind that
exactly. My God.
If we get him to do infinite worth pauses the timer, unlike every other super. So that could have been a thing that Glodican was looking out for, but Lionheart took control of that match and showed this isn't going to be a one-sided fight.
Yeah, we had the 3-match grace period. Now this is where Lionheart takes his games.
This is where download has been completed, and now
we completed download. Now we go and fight.
Exactly.
Steel floor.
First game's World 1, it's fine.
Great grab is gonna get the combo off with there. Good drop.
Gets to pick up on this zone, this is gonna be big. But Glodican's gonna wake up at CS.
The Yuzuriha there was like a hammer breaking up with Glodican's defense there, going for the overhead. Just swords.
CS cancels his own green shields to take the advantage on Lionheart.
No blocks. No blocks. What blocks do we have? We have no blocks.
Wake up CS. Oh, excellent throw on the late air green shield. Ooh. Really good presence on my
I know I'm not the person to teach anyone anything, but I have to shield on wake up. Alright, now a strong start. Just keeping it in the corner. We like the corner. If you're a assassin right now, you go close to close. But right now, we like the corner.
There you go. Gets the hit. Gonna be a full pickup here. Possibly gonna try to end in super. Nope. Goes to the crosser. There's the hit.
The Joe tries to go for the EX funny and just doesn't work for him.
I think he tried to CS the hit and literally just lost grid at that very second. It's something that's really hard to pay attention to in like those split-second decisions. I think he was trying to preserve more meter for the next round, and you have to be careful about doing things like that in Uni.
No man, no, we got the X over the head flurry thing. I don't know about that.
I just call it our invincible reversal. It seems to get the job done.
Yeah, I just call him sorry. An easy 350 mix-up.
Oh, excellent hit here coming out of Lionheart. He's not letting Glodican get away with any kind of defensive play, and he's just maintaining as much pressure as he can get, including keeping the CS going. Veil off, robs him of his grid though. Falling throw, gonna be a conversion here from Glodican. He's going to see this possibly go all the way to the corner? Yep, this is gonna reset it to about 3/4 of the screen. Oh, gets hit by that wake up 6D.
That you don't see that much, especially from like regular games or Nanase. It's definitely something to watch out for. Because I said this to my local Nanase player. Nanase is just a Dragon Ball FighterZ character.
I mean, she doesn't have 6-year block strings or 2 of the bells behind her. Oh,
no, but she has flow, that's good enough. good 60. Slowing it there, just Lionheart, press the buttons.
Oh, she's a teleport.
Go back to full screen, that's a 5.
think this might close out the round here, and then we'll close out the game as well if he just gets the hit in. There.
Yeah, that's it. That's going. I'm actually behind you. You're just spoiling it.
And this is the danger with Uni spectating. Sometimes it resets, sometimes it does weird things.
Yeah.
They're just going back into the map.
4-1. Isn't that a score?
Is it
Last game, XLR was 10-0. Now we have to have a game.
Drive was also very good pressure coming out of Glodican here. He's not letting Lionheart run his game time. I say as he gets hit by cross underwind. What the hell? But goes to the corner. Lionheart goes.
That's something I haven't seen. Confirming off the 2D as a 2-2.
Well, these players are both excellent at their characters and they know exactly what they need. Fight the other. They've been fighting each other for a while. I think both of these were in Challenger League Series 1 and 2, I want to say. If not 1, then definitely 2.
They were both in 2. Glodican just making it further to Grand Finals versus Molson last season. But he did not take it last season. Molson took it last season.
Excellent play from Lionheart there, getting as much damage as he could out of the Veil off. Going for as many repeats for OP as he can here. Whoop, the float delay dive. Excellent play. Just looking to get that last little bit of health out of Glodican there. Whoop, but getting clipped. It's okay though, there's 18 seconds. Glodican Lionheart again if he wants to try and clinch out this round. I don't know if he has enough time to do that. No, he does not.
Clipped.
Clipped by that 2, I think it was 2B.
Clipped by Twitter.
Clipped, cancelled, down bad. Whatever the words are these days for the kids.
Oh, that's an unfortunate teleport. Ran into the fireball.
Lionheart has picked up that teleport on multiple occasions. I think this is the 3rd time we've seen him actually just hit a button as the teleport comes out and punish Glodican for trying to get in close with that. Like, Lionheart knows this matchup. And it's showing, like, the fruits of his labor and the knowledge. And like, alright, he's there, he's gonna try to teleport up to me, I'll just hit this button, punish him for it. Whoop, the dashing 2A.
Good
A really excellent, like, just knowledge of pressure, trying to test out when Lionheart's going to do that throw tech, when he's going to try and space it out. Excellent punish on that. I think it's quite deep.
Very DP comes with the terrible. This is the point where we know where Glodican is just going to use the timer as his main weapon. 30 seconds left, and both one touch, and Lionheart tried doing the dash, and clearly didn't work. Stage shift did not save him.
There's shades of fighting against Nagaruki in this in fighting Glodican, where there's that range of the screen that you want to move forward through, but the second you do, you get hit by such a big button that it's really demoralizing. It's not nearly the same amount of damage that comes out, but it's still that level of mental damage that happens. Where you're like, well, they're full screen, what are they possibly going to do? And you get hit with a standing low!
Oh no, that is unfortunate.
Oh, and the hard knockout and
do something. But I don't think he was expecting the change shift at that very moment. I was expecting maybe the reversal. Thinking Glodican thought that he pressed the button, but it clearly didn't work out. Standing low, there. And that is like I would.
These round starts are always so interesting because they're making so many adjustments between games and even between the sets of the match. Where we're seeing like Glodican did jump back there because he knows that Lionheart's been more aggressive with his openings recently, and is just trying to find the space to make his air stance buttons better to be able to punish Lionheart going in. It's just really sensible and excellent play. Like Lionheart knows he needs to be the one aggressive here to try to make space and make something happen, because he needs to be at that melee range, whereas Glodican's just this full screen and still getting what he needs out of the match. Excellent haircut. Oh, Bill!
Veil off with the 2C as the Oki. I think this might be that.
It is. This is one of those things.
This is what we want. We
This
like
is one of those
Dynasty
things that you notice with excellent players is that they use every not afraid to just fail off in a substantially strange spot, not a substantially strange spot, but in a spot that they know that veiling off and burning all that meter is going to be so beneficial for their offense that there's no point in doing anything else. Like, mid-level players will almost never veil off because they're too scared of losing all that meter, and what if they block my veil off and they get punished for it? Whereas players like Lionheart and Glodican are just like, no, veil off, burn my meter.
Well, I can do another one later in the round. Let's just do it now.
I can just do the big combo right now. Big combo.
Let's get combo. Why do I have to veil off?
These kind of combo
It's valid, but it don't matter. Oki mix up does not work. The elbow didn't work that time, but don't matter because my big slash did.
Lionheart is testing his luck with a lot of the Sabare, but there's only so much of it that you can try to put out against that sword. Believe me, I know.
I also know. It took him like 2 games to like point out I have to do 5X in my right turn.
Dashing 4B, that's a certain level of mood out of Glodican there.
I think it's about time that Glodican shows that he is the true Scrub Lord and not Lionheart.
Good pickup and a really good sidewalk combo out of Lionheart there. Put Glodican in the corner with a hard knockdown. Reclaim the veil.
Not worked though, it changed it.
Yup.
Just always minus and always unsafe with Lionheart and finish it.
Ooh, stand switch on the
Oh my god, it's Videl! It's Videl!
Oh, excellent. Oh, excellent.
Excellent gameplay.
Just being like, oh, I know what you want to do. How about I let you do it and punish you for doing it? Oh, that's gotta be so much mental damage on Lionheart right now. It's really hard to make a comeback when the mental damage starts pouring in. And you...
It's free! That's veil off. That's unfortunate from Lionheart. Just breaking everything for that DP. And it clearly did not work out for him. Those however worked out for Glodican. 5.2k combo. Lost the grid just there. Because he makes it 7-1 on the board, taking him ever closer to first place.
Glodican is a really dominating player. And when he also gets the mental momentum in his favor, it's really hard to outthink a Yuzu, and it's really hard to stop a Yuzu player from just feeling so confident and so sassy in themselves, where they just know they can do whatever they want in offense, and it's impossible for you to just cover every option. Like, they just all dash through. Really good defense there by Lionheart, who just lost his purple square.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. I don't know what's worse, the fact that he could lose first place, or the fact that he lost his purple square. I'm going to interview him after this. Just a quick interview. How do you feel after losing your purple square?
To be fair, it gives him something to fight for, you know? Like, get it back. Just beat Glodican like 9 games in a row now. Oh, excellent shield to make it so that Lionheart wasn't safe coming down off that. Whoop! Big damage, hard knockdown. Still with the life lead to Lionheart though.
Nothing off the chain shift though, no kind of a mix or anything. Like just backing away, which was probably not the smartest idea from Lionheart, backing away like that. Because Glodican had the same idea.
And like we were talking about before, Lionheart wants to be in melee range, Glodican doesn't care if he almost wants you there.
He wants you everywhere. As long as you're on the screen, he's able to touch you.
Yep. And once he's got you touched, you'll feel the power of getting just absolute great by Lionheart there. Oh, into the corner. This
wins the veil off. You know it's coming.
Lionheart is just keeping the pressure on. Just wait. That's where he thought the veil off was going to be. Good punish on the 4B. Really good use.
You know, I don't think he's gonna veil off. I don't think he is. There's a tech. Change shift. Bring the veil up there.
Commentator's curse. 100%.
Lionheart there opened up his textbook of Glodican 101. Saw this veil up. Studied it. And you know what? He was right. He got his H1 in blocking.
Oh, Robbie through the wind and punching with step back. Oh god. Glodican's like, oh yeah, I see you got your H1, but what about my higher level?
What? You got? Yeah, you may have gotten your H1, but have you got your HO1?
I got my TLC and breathing Lionheart veil. Lionheart tried to veil off strip there, had it drop, and now unfortunately it's just burning meter. In an unfortunate position, but great read on the veil off there.
You know what? Lionheart there had great reads there in those last 10 seconds. Read the falling grab and read the veil off.
Oh, my heart breaks, it dropped! It didn't get the infinite rope ending.
But if there's no time for your heart to break, we're watching quality claws. Both are one hit. And it don't matter, because Glodican doesn't drop it and makes it 8-1.
Oh, Glodican is on such a train right now. He is more than ready for this match. I don't know what Lionheart can do now to try and make any kind of comeback against this.
Lionheart, if you win, I'll give you half a can of Pringles. How about that? We'll just, that will lead you on to win. Like, to screw your prize, I have half a can of sour cream and onion Pringles. That is enough to get your prize back.
I mean, it seems to be working. He's managing to get some... But unfortunately, immediately gets clipped with the commentator's curse. Cool. And even calling out the commentator's curse is in and of itself a commentator's curse. Cool flash.
Honestly, we love the commentator's curse because honestly, it could add so many things. It's like we do something, but ultimately it does nothing. It's just we think it's just a figment of our imagination. We think that we're actually screwing over our players, but really, our players are top class. And you know what? This is what top class uni looks like right now. Full screen, neutral play, and we all know what's happening. That's a great break for Lionheart with the overhead into the dash launcher. And that is just great play from Lionheart.
He thought about those Pringles and how much he really wanted them.
Yeah.
Gotta be it. Oh, excellent high counter. Full pickup. Possibly going over the corner on this one. This Glodican gets the hard knockdown. There is a knockdown with that super. I thought that one was a hard knockdown for some reason. Whoop. This is gonna be for a corner though. And Lionheart's gonna struggle. Oh, this wake up. What's it gonna be? Oh, it gets clipped!
Unfortunate fall. Is it dropping? It's not dropping, that's 7 golden letters, and we just love to see it.
Oh, that's gotta be really demoralizing after taking such a strong win in the first round. Immediately getting afterwards. Oh!
Great back stab! I think he was expecting him to hold it more, go for that unblockable. But honestly, it just didn't pan out.
Good kind of throw. So yes, immediately gets the advantage back. But now Glodican is just being like, yeah, no, I got a straight hit. That's 3k. That's 3 points. 7k. Let's go.
It's nearly been 17 seconds. The circle is nearly coming back. And currently right now, Lionheart will take it again. He does, but currently he's under pressure. And it don't matter because it's an invalid combo. That's unfortunate.
Excellent continued blocking by God. Super raw.
Obviously.
Yeah.
We're Irish, we love pressing buttons.
Oh, I love buttons, I do.
We love buttons. You hear this, my guy? We love this button.
Oh, the throw is so long range. I think he did a dash and then cancel that into the throw. Oh no. Big hits coming out here.
Oh, that's a what's the mix? That's the mix. It's just blocking. Blocks the DP! It is 9-1! It is 10 points! And essentially championship
Oh. Lionheart with that mild pause before hitting replay, like just taking a moment, finding his breath, thinking about like, well, do I need to start with jump in? What do I do here?
Round start DP, 50 quid.
Round start DP is a certain kind of mood.
Yeah, it's the best move. Haven't you played Guilty Gear Strive? You do it all the time. Great pressure from Glodican, but Lionheart takes it back. Great break with the grab and with the overhead. Or the low, whatever that move is. It's low, yeah.
It's both at the same time.
Yeah, it's both. It's just like, it's an unblockable. How about that?
Ooh, Glodican's overtime was a 2A. And now this should be it.
It is, using the bar just to close it off for the 4K combo, and he does take the round.
Gets the slash up, but it gets shielded. This is still in Lionheart's favor here right now. Trying to find the space, goes in close, blocks the standing low, doesn't block the second standing low.
It's a great break. Drop it though, that's unfortunate drop, that's the veil off, and I'm guessing it will be monkey see, monkey do. Glodican locks the veil off when someone else does it.
I think he's gonna hold it this time and just let it rock. Like he's gonna get the dash.
He has no bar to do it.
Oh, the dashing low!
Great low. Standing low from the dash.
Forces the block. Oh no, counter hit. And that's a really clean pickup off that hit.
It's not enough, but it is enough to get the 2.5. And it's just get him close to take the He has the circle. Tries to do some funny thing. And doesn't get it, gets the block though on the minus hit. And it's just going to be enough if he doesn't drop it. Which he doesn't. That is going to be set point for Glodican.
We've seen 2 dropped veil strips from Lionheart now, and that's just heartbreaking to see. Like and also they just immediately burn his veil up. They even at a disadvantage in front of Yuzu. It's just I'm so sad for the poor man.
Just building right now, we just give up. Lionheart just like, okay, you know what? I might not win this. I just want the circle.
Circle is life.
He wants the circle alive, indeed. But
See the fear in Lionheart here. He's just shielding high and low, particularly while Glodican's just waiting for it.
Great grab, he crushed. That's it. Or you can just hold it and just micro dash into a grab. And you know what? We did it there, and you know it worked.
Rare DP actually hitting. Woo! I would have got hit by that.
We all would have.
Glodican
I'm pretty sure we all would at least press something.
Glodican built different though, going in.
Yeah, no. Turn into the matches. Press 1 if you got heat, my guy. Press 1 if you got heat.
Oh, one more hit for Glodican, and he'll take the match and the entire tournament.
We're ending it with style. What an end to Challenger League for Uni. One for Glodican. He takes first place. Lionheart second. Sadstork third from last week. And essentially, we are done with everything. In fact, we got the Alt F4s from our we all love very much. GG's to all of yous.
Oh, that was such amazing play by Glodican. He made correct reads. He made correct plays. He never let a life deficit get him down. He never let anything slow him down. And he just always kept his mix running. It was always a case of like, I'm just going to put you into block stun. And once you get up close, you will have to deal with 2A, 5A. You'll have to deal with any amount of overheads. I don't think he hit that many overheads. He didn't have to. They were just threats. Ether waiting for you. Whereas we saw excellent play from Lionheart as well. Like his use of 6D to get the overhead hits in, his use of like staggered pressure. Excellent play from both these players the whole time.
Yeah, honestly, it was a great play from all of them. And you know what? I honestly think Glodican deserved it. This entire season, going perfect with every single opponent, going 9-0 in the group stages, beating I think it was Sad Stork, he played in semis, beating Lionheart today to get his $69.68, which turns out to €59.45 today in euros. Whatever that is in Swedish crown, we don't know. But we do know the Lionheart doesn't go with anything. Doesn't go home with anything like you did. He comes home with €39.24. So great play from both. Worked very hard. Pair of them. Mm-hmm. And honestly, they deserve to be in finals today and just deserve to win. They've done perfect this entire season, and you just love to see it. Like today's set, it was more in like Glodican's favor, but it was a set I think that was perfect to end it with both. And you know what? It was the best game to end on because who cares about King of Fighters and Guilty Gear? Everyone wants to come watch Uni.
I miss Uni. I miss offline Uni. But yeah, that was excellent play from both players. Excellent play throughout the entire tournament. And I personally want to give a shout out to Sinjil and the 2BCU entire community for organizing the Challenger League and organizing all these games, organizing the Match Reno, getting the Twitch stream ready, getting everything put together. It's been an amazing time that I've had commentating these games and playing in these two tournament sets. It's just been wonderful. Like, I miss fighting games. They're finally starting to come back into the world, and I can't wait to go out and get salty at people in person.
Yes. Yeah. Jack, can we actually have, like, post whatever, post clapping, post whatever you have in appreciation to Sinjil. He's worked very hard over the last couple of months. He's given us all this opportunity to play online Uni or online anything for the last couple of months for Challenger League. He's worked so hard, and I think he deserves it. Just do something for him. Because, honestly, if you don't, you're kind of a dickhead. But, honestly, I think that's it. We actually have Tekken 7 coming up, which both of our small faces won't be in because they don't play Tekken, at least I don't know why. And, that comes today at 8 o'clock Central Eastern European time. Essentially, maybe in like 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours from now. 2 hours from now, that comes to you. It's going to be 1v1s, unlike the last couple of times, which have been 3v3s, and have been interesting. Also, going on, I think this is the last day where you could enter into the raffle for, like, Challenger League if you, like, donated 15 quid. Or at least not 15 quid, 5 quid, you got a ticket, and like you were able to enter in a bunch of things. You got entered for like a bunch of Steam games and music. And other than that, yeah, we have it up here. We had like a bunch of music and a bunch of Steam games just ready. If you just if you donated, you would have got a ticket as well as you could have added a prize if you donated enough. Other than that,
Match Reno's still open, Match Reno's still open. Now you also know who gets your money. So I don't know if that's a turn off or kind of a turn on, That
I mean, Glodican is after taking €15 of mine, so fuck it. I'm just gonna be shit talking him in the stream later, saying you took my money, I want it back.
Yo, give me my cut back.
Give me my money. I want my money. Give me my money, Glodican.
So yeah, well. Like you said, that's it with Challenger League for pretty much this year. It has been a good time. Thank you so much for your great commentary today, Voa and Luna Nova. It was great to watch and listen to your commentary. And if anyone is looking forward to the next season of Challenger League, there won't be a Challenger League. We're gonna rename it. We will probably change up the system a bit. And if you want to throw out some ideas or you want to give some feedback, feel free to join our Discord. We have We have a feedback channel. You can post it there, or you can just drop it in the Challenger League channel. Every feedback is appreciated. We had quite a few dropouts in Guilty Gear Strive, but it's to be expected because it's a new game. So if there's anything you say, hey, 11 weeks is too long, maybe just make it 6 weeks or something, then just let us know. I'm always willing to adjust to your tastes. Of course, it must be reasonable. But yeah, otherwise, I hope everyone enjoyed the past 11 weeks. It's been quite a ride. It was fun. It was fun watching pretty much the best players in Europe duke it out with each other. People getting together, having fun with games online, because, right now offline is still kind of not a thing in bigger groups. So, also big shout out to all the commentators that supported Challenger League. So shout out to Lionheart, to Stale Devil, Guildstormer Ride, Frank Frost, Boa, and Koji, and Leapfrog, and also Luna Nova. Thank you so much for your commentary support. Also, big shout out to all our donors on Challenge, on Matcherino, because without you, there would be not much to win, and we've cracked the $880. That's again twice the prize pool from season 2. And if we keep going like this, then at some point a fighting game player might get rich by winning a tournament, which would be incredible. I mean, we are not Dota, we are not League of Legends. We don't throw around millions of euro yet, but hopefully we get there. And yeah, otherwise I can only thank everyone for participating, everyone for watching, for the follows, and I hope you are looking forward to the next season of a yet to be named league next year.
With your name it Challenger League 2.0.
Maybe maybe just League Challenger.
Yeah,
just turn the words around. It's a completely new thing.
I have it as Lionheart League. There's just such an L in the C around.
But yeah, otherwise, we have some offline events coming up. Small one in November in Germany. So if you can't go to Celtic Throwdown, then why not stop by? Why not stop by in Germany? We have a bigger one coming up in January. At the end of January next year, so stay tuned for that. I've been teasing that event for quite some time, but now we're just waiting for one information if we need to wear masks and keep distance, if we do a 2G rule, and when that's settled, we will announce the event. So get your passports ready. Get your wallets ready for some offline fighting games. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you will continue to join our single tournaments throughout the rest of the year. We still have online tournaments coming up, and yeah, that's pretty much it from my side.
Do you want to say anything more?
No, I've already plugged CT earlier on in the stream.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah. If anybody else is wondering about that, the 12th and 13th of November, sorry, the 13th and 14th of November?
13th, 14th, yeah.
Yeah, there will be a big multi-game tournament on in Ireland. Please, if it's travel only, if it is safe to do so, and you are fully vaccinated, we will be checking vaccine notifications at the door, and masks will be required as well. We're going to try and all stay safe, but we all miss a bit of offline fighting games and a bit of in-person hype. So, everybody stay safe out there, and thank you again to Sinjil for running all of this and giving us fighting games in these extremely trying times.
That code be bad.
And that code bad, but Strive is here to save us all.
Not Melty?
5 hour load of sleep. Fuck Melty.
Melty will save us all, but that's 4 days away still.
Yeah, another 4 days. We don't count it yet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I usually just say like, oh, play Under Night, but I can't do it anymore with Melty. So I'm just gonna say thanks again to Shinjo, because actually he gave me the opportunity. I asked for the opportunity to come on mic like around 4 weeks in, and I'm just going on every second week or every week. So I actually like to thank him for giving me the opportunity to come on mic. So other than that, thanks for that, and great thing. As well, play Under Night.
Play Under Night, but also Melty.
No, fuck Melty, just Under Night. We do use the game with change shift. Use the game where you can physically pause the game and not get banned.
Honest Mids Michael is here to take your money today. Please block.
Michael.
And this is how the Irish fighting game community was split. Now there are 2 Irish fighting game communities.
Oh man, let's not get into that.
Let's not get into it. No. That will upset AJ and Darkonian. We don't need to get into that.
The Irish fighting game community hates the Irish fighting game community and loves to fight with the Irish fighting game community. Oh, it's been a time. It's been a time.
It's been a lovely time, hasn't it? We should probably end it.
Yes, we're just going to go around in circles here.
We're just going to go around in a circle. We're going to go on for like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, thank you everyone who's joined the stream today, and thank you for everyone who's played in the league. Thank you for everyone who's donated. This wouldn't exist without you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and shout outs to the Master Prawn who just joined the chat there, just because he's my sponsor technically.
Follow us on Twitter. That's been Challenger League Season 3. Have a nice Sunday evening, and hope to see you in our next tournaments. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.